Hi there, this is a brewer unit for a Lavazza pod mechanism. This is the pod pops in there, the head comes down, compresses it, presses the pod, water pressure through the unit and comes out through a pipe down the bottom. Beautiful Lavazza coffee. What we're going to do with this one, the seals are gone, so it's actually leaking all over the place, and what you got in here are some piercers which wear out after a while. The brewer is made by N&W, you can just see N&W there, and what they do, they actually supply you with a kit, so that's the part number there for the whole kit. What you get in this is all the seals that are in the unit. First thing we're going to do is actually remove the head. So we have to release the two clips on each side, and we're going to take out the two nuts on each side there. Now I've removed the clips and the screws, and these side plates, side guides come off as well. So I have the whole head. It's a bit tricky to maneuver it out there. The manufacturers will tell you to strip the whole thing apart, but to be honest, if you spread this apart, you can maneuver the head out from the back here, and I find this easier to work on. Now you can see this one here, you can see the seal peering through there. So what actually happens there, it's actually not making a good connection and it's leaking out water. So what we're going to do now is we're going to get a spanner in here and unbolt this piece here through the spring. So you can see here I just have an 8mm spanner on this, and I'm holding this section here with the cloth and twisting the shaft up here. And what's actually happening, this is turning out, and eventually this whole unit here will come out. So here we go, the piece just popped out there, and inside there you can see this is where it's threaded. You also have an O-ring in there as well, which it's in the kit, it can be replaced. Once you got it this far, all these seals here are all going to be replaced as well. So if you get a screwdriver or whatever and just push that center piece through, and this part here will come out with the blue seal inside there. Here we go. There's the filter. Always check the filter to make sure you can actually see through it. If it's dirty, just soak it in a bit of bleach or something. It'll come up nice and clean. Replace all the seals just around this area, and the only one to be careful about is this big one here, and just make sure you push it on in the right direction, because I think there's two ways you can actually push it on. So I've replaced all the seals. I push this unit back in again. You're supposed to actually put a bit of grease around this this seal here, but I don't actually have some. Sometimes you can get a bit of grease from the inside there. When you're screwing this back in, be careful not to mis-thread it. I've also replaced that seal down there as well. So when you're putting it back in, be very careful that it doesn't mis-thread. Now we have all that back together again. So once it's back together again, you can kind of see it's just about a mil or two just below the metal there. I soaked that in some bleach, cleaned up lovely, and that's the top part done. Next section is replacing the piercers. Oh, I meant to say actually there is another seal just up here at the top, but I never replace this. I've never seen it leaking from up there before, so I just too much hassle, to be honest. So what we're going to do now is take the piercers out. So we're going to turn it around, and if you look, there's a small clip at the end there of that rod, and what you've got down below there, if I can find it, There's 4 screws on each corner of the unit there. There's 1, 2, and on the opposite side. So we're going to take loosen those screws up, take the unit out. Okay, I've taken out the 4 bolts, 4 screws from underneath there, and I've removed the clip from the bottom of the rod. I've also just pushed the rod up, so you should be able to just kind of pull that straight out. Place it there, and be careful, you've actually got a couple of seals, a small little seal, I don't know whether you can just see it there, that goes down the end of the rod, it's just sitting on the top there. So we're just going to spread this out and remove this top part here. Have it off. Just be careful, that's the small little seal there, so don't forget that has to be replaced and put back in. We'll just leave it to one side there for the minute. And this is the other part there. So we've got another one of those blue seals, and we need to remove the piercers there as well. So they all just kind of just push through. Forgot which way now, up or down. Anyway, we should remove them now. There we go. I've just cleaned around this area, replaced the seal. I've also put the new piercers through and the new blue seal. When I'm putting this back together again, there's a nip here which corresponds with the outlet, a small breather pipe or something there. So just pop the whole lot in and bolt it up, and then we can put the rod back in. All tightened up, just about to push the rod through. You should hear kind of a spring as it goes through there, but just try and error, push it through, and it'll go all the way through, and get the small clip back on. Very carefully, don't lose that clip. Also, I meant to say I had taken off the pushers. These are what kind of pushes the used pod back into the waste bin, so they just clip back into position. Don't forget, when you're putting the head back on, it can go back on 2 ways, but just make sure that the breather pipe is sticking out on this side, and the 2 arms are clipped into position. They should be in just like that, so that when the pod comes out, it's pushed away. Now all you have to do then is just put the rest of the clips on and put it back in the machine, give it a try, check for leaks, and hopefully everything should be okay. Thanks a million for watching.